Apple that they're changing some chips to use some satellites, that you will get coverage in other areas. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. And Qualcomm is a big thing there. So if that's true, is Apple and the satellite thing finally coming to fruition that people talked about? If that's true, then Apple can go, right? And it's trying to go. So it hasn't been able to get through this full 151 area, but then we see and then we see. Obviously, Qualcomm will get better too, if that's the thing. Okay, let's get started. Okay, good morning, everybody. 8:30. Stocks go up, stocks go down. SPX up 6. That's it. Puts it at 45.15, 45.21, 45.31, 45.52. Downside 44.51. Then we see and then we see. Lam Research looks like a breakup. Can it finally go 621, 632? NVIDIA, a little bit better. This looks like 231 pretty fast. This BBIG, I got some of these on my screen just because people are asking about them. BBIG looks like 11 and 15, and it can go to 5 in 5 minutes. SPRT looks like 52, 71, and can go to $9 if it goes to shit. Wow. Okay? If you buy it, nobody's telling you to buy anything. It's just telling you. Okay? It can go to shit. Okay? AFRM looks like 92 and 116. 116 if it goes. And it has a huge number out there at 151. 151 if it really, really takes off. Okay? PANW, they continue to move. This looks like 469, 472, 491. Crowd, earnings this week, 291, 302. Okay? Zscaler, love this one today, 176, 276, 282. Okay? Huge upgrade to 310, earnings next week, 320 upgrade. Goldman Sachs, 421, 422, 426, 431. Snowman needs 306. Wait. Shopalicious needs 1550. The Vaxes are lower. Okay, you got 351 on Moderna and then 332 down. You got 412 up and 416 Beast. BTNX, 331, 309 down, 382 up. 382 up. NVAX, 219, 191 down, 255, 266 up. CMG, 1936 is an accelerator, 1952. Amazon, little bit better, trying to go. 3372, 3409. Underneath 3309 is death. GME, this one's ridiculously simple. 226 accelerates it. 243 rips it to unbelievable. Okay? Zoom needs 361. Facebook needs 377. Okay? MDB, very strong, looks like it wants 409. Roku, all about 362, 371. Googleicious, looks like it wants 1900. Tesla, 716 is hard, 722 is harder. If 726 breaks, it's off to the races. Off to the races. Okay? Interesting. NXPI announces a quarterly dividend and expansion of their repurchase program. Does it take up tax? Very possible. Apple is going to use low orbit signals. Interesting. Thank you. Have friends in the boating industry and there's no resin. Wow. Interesting. AMC 52 is huge. Anything over 52 is massive in AMC. Okay? I don't even know what it's at, but it was at 40. So let me look. 41. So know all the numbers, just don't know what everything's doing. Interesting. Zscaler looks really strong. This 281 can really accelerate it up all the way. And if it's like Crowd in PanW, this thing should be 300 come earnings. Okay? Interesting. Trying to buy a car in Southern Cal, almost impossible. No inventory. Just drove cross country. Every truck that has help wanted signs for drivers everywhere. Absolutely, I have seen that. Minor shortages. NetEase. We talked about NetEase. NetEase. China is saying 1 hour of gaming a week, and then weekends for 1 hour. So that China is stopping gaming for all people under 18. That means that NetEase can tank. Sava 5241. I have tried to replace a windshield and tire on my car, relatively new. Windshield's taken 3 weeks to get from BMW. Can't find the tire. Wow. Interesting. GSAT is in favor, moving to on Apple. Thank you. Really good call today. A lot of good stuff, people. A lot of questions. Nice. ATER. I don't know what ATER is. We'll look at it in the room. DKNG can go based on football. But here's the thing. The other thing, all these people talking about streaming. They love streaming. Well, let me tell you. A true fan that wants to bet, and if they want to bet with DKNG and everything else, they're not using streaming. You can't flip games. If you're watching baseball and you're betting on 4 games, you need to flip from one game to the next. Well, streaming does that for you in 60 seconds. So you miss the next play, In football, you can't even do this. So just know that that's out there. But what that means is there's an opportunity for DKNG and Penn and everybody else to partner and say, you can get all these games, the NFL ticket, etc., on the thing. Omid, can you take this? I gotta take this call for a minute. It's from the hospital. Hold on. Okay? Go ahead.
All right, guys. So, so we were talking about, shortages and the one thing that I wonder if, some of this stuff, you just don't know, like how real the shortages are or how many companies are trying to take advantage of that. So that's interesting. And then just getting back to kind of the week ahead, like I said, looking for some ISM manufacturing numbers out of China and here, employment numbers at the end of the month. I'm not sure how much these datas will matter after Powell last Friday. So probably a non-event. We all highlighted some of the actions around OPEX. So it's interesting to watch. Bloomberg had an article where they tracked it since the beginning of the year and saying that the volume is getting so high in the option market where the dealers are having to hedge, and so you're basically seeing 2 to 3% basically volatility around OPEX. We've noticed that. We've talked about that. So interesting.
Omid, I'm back. Thank you. Go ahead and finish up if you got something to say.
No, that was it. Just recap what we talked about.
Okay. So that's what we got. That's what's going on. So very, very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Chilled to start the week. I want to see the action. You want to see if the Powell thing reverses or they continue to go up. Okay? You want to see what's going to happen. The techs look ridiculously good today. Google looks good. Amazon's moving. But here's the thing. These things, they reverse fast and they go fast. Now, here's one other thing I'm going to tell you. And we like Zscaler to start, okay, is every single time Moderna and BTNX open down, they rip higher. And every time they open up, they rip lower. Not saying it's going to happen today, but keep that on your screen and know that, okay? That's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.